Welcome back everybody to another Dragon Ball Super video here with Chris from CCJ the Saiyan Elites. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. And this week we are bringing you guys the red and yellow reveals from set 10. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, hit that bell for all the notifications so you know when we are posting videos. And let me know what you guys think of these two different colors. If you guys are going to be playing these two colors, maybe in a multicolor deck, tricolor deck, or even just mono, let me know what you guys think, and we'll get right here into the video here. So, hello Dragon Ball fan, get ready for a double strike of reveals this week with red and yellow cards. Today we start off with a debut of one of the most anticipated characters in Dragon Ball's Super card game history. Shinchan Run makes his diabolical entrance as a red Unison and a yellow leader. Back tomorrow for red and yellow commons. Alright. I'm super happy. I'm a huge Shinchan Run fan, so being able to play Shinchan Run, I'm super happy. I wish it was a black leader, but you know, what are you gonna do? So we got Shinchan Run, Unison of Calamity. He is a specific 3. Permanent, your red battle cards can attack your opponent's battle cards in active mode. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Activate one plus one marker. Choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, and they get minus 15k for the turn. It's pretty good. Minus 2. Activate main. Look at the top. Look at your opponent's hand. Choose up to 1 battle card with 25k power or less, and discard it. That's really sick. That's a really strong Unison card. Just the fact that it has a permanent where you can attack cards in active mode, really strong. Means he can help you kind of clear the board of cards that are maybe kind of getting in the way, like cantrips or different things that maybe your opponent's not going to swing with. They just want to have them on the board. But yeah, it's pretty good. That's really good. Okay, so for the next one here, we got Maki Cabra. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Plotting Revival. He's a unique, not a unique, specific 4 yellow. 15k blocker, auto. Once per turn, when this card loses a marker due to your opponent's attack, choose one of your opponent's cards and switch it to rest mode. That's really strong. Activate main. Draw 1. Add 1 marker. Then choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and that card can't be switched to active mode until the end of your opponent's next turn. So basically has a weird time magic effect. That's cool. And then activate main. Minus 4 markers. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. Gain control of it and switch it to active mode. Oh man. Yeah. It's really good. That's really good. Oh man. Yeah, wow. So this marker has basically, if someone's trying to go all in on your Unison here, or even if someone's just trying to attack a leader, your leader or your battle card, you can always just use this as a blocker. Basically, you know, you lose a marker, and then you just tap one of your opponent's cards. This says cards, so you can tap Unison cards, you can tap leader cards, you can tap battle cards, you can tap energy. And then you get to draw 1, basically time lock a card in rest mode, and then you can also gain control over cards. This is a really good, really good card. Wow. Huh. Yeah, it's good. Super Saiyan Gogeta Dynamic Unison. We saw this card before, I believe. If all of your energy is in rest mode, your mono yellow leader gets 5k power during your opponent's turn. Auto, when your opponent activates a extra card, add a marker. So once per turn, whenever your opponent activates a marker card, whether it's on your turn as a negate or on their turn as a sensu bean, or just some extra card that they're going to use to do something, you gain a marker. That's good. Activate main plus 1 marker. You may choose 2 yellow cards in your hand and discard them if you do draw 2. So pitch 2, draw 2, so kind of helps you thin out your deck a little bit. Also helps you get rid of dead cards in your hand. It's not bad. Activate main. Minus 4 markers. During your opponent's next charge phase, your opponent can only switch up to 2 energy to active mode. It's good. So now obviously if your opponent's running blue and they have sensu beans, they're going to be able to sensu themselves back up to wherever they need to be. This will be a really good late game. Like if you play this down for 4, I don't know, if you play this down for 4 or 5, like let's say turn 6, like turn 6, plays down for 4, swing, then activate main, pitch 4, or pitch 4 markers, discard this card. then your opponent can only switch two energy up to active mode. So basically for their offensive step, if they don't run blue at all, they don't have any cards to switch cards to active mode, they're screwed. They only have 2 energy. Now obviously they'll be able to charge an energy, so they'll have 3. But it's still a really strong effect. Yeah, that's really good. And it's pretty interesting that most of the Unison cards seemed like they're going to be SRs. I don't know how I really feel about that. Kind of takes away some of the stuff from the game, but I mean, I guess they're really just adding Unison cards this set anyway, so. Oh, cool, we got a leader. Alright, so Shinchan Run. And then negative energy overflow. Okay. When this card attacks, look up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 Shadow Dragon among them, then shuffle your deck. At the end of your turn, choose up to 1 yellow Shadow Dragon card in your battle area and switch it to active mode. When your life is at 3 or less, or you have a yellow Unison card with a specific cost of 4 in play, you may draw 2 cards, then switch up to one of your energy to active mode and flip this card over. So he is a untap 1, draw 2. So either when he's at 3 life, or if you have a yellow Unison card with a specific cost of 4, which as of right now, this is the only one. So you're kind of forced to play this card if you want to awaken. Okay, so on your front side, you don't draw from attacking. You just draw. You do. Never mind. So when you attack, you search, and at the end of your turn, you switch one of your cards to active mode. It's good. When this card attacks, draw 1. At the end of your turn, choose all yellow Shadow Dragon cards in your battle area, switch them to active mode. That's really good. Put up to tap 6. Put up to 7 Shadow Dragons, different card names from your drop area. So obviously there are 7 Shadow Dragon types because there are 7 Dragon Balls. Would make sense. So for 6 energy, you basically can just go all in and just play out everything. That's really cool. It's a really cool effect. I like this leader a lot. Yeah, I'll probably end up playing this leader. Yeah. Go Tanks, Display of Mastery. When this card, we'll start with this one. So Go Tanks, card attacks, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, then draw 1. So you are self-awakening and being able to draw 1, so you're plussing 2. You're playing an energy, so you're dropping in 1 card, so you're always plussing 1 and self-awakening with this leader. That's good. If your opponent has 1 or more energy, when your opponent activates a extra card, draw 1. Oh, nice. So if your opponent negates an attack, you get to... So let's say you swing to lead. You add a card from your life up to... So you don't have to add 1 card if you don't want to. That's actually really good. So add up to 1. So let's say early game, obviously you're going to add because you want to self-awaken. So you're going to take a card from your life, you're going to draw a card, and if your opponent negates the attack, you draw another one. If they have 1 or more energy. So obviously turn 1, they'll have an energy, and they're not going to really negate. But later on, once you start swinging with stuff, you're basically drawing 3 cards during the early phases if your opponent's negating. It's good. When you're at 4 or less life, you may switch up to 2 energy to active mode and flip. So you're an untap 2. And then we already talked about the name here for this Go Tanks leader. When this card attacks, draw 1. Auto, when your opponent activates an extra card, draw 1. Then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, switch to rest mode. Really good. Auto once per turn. When you activate Union Fusion, this card gets 5k and critical for the turn. Union Fusion, okay. So when you activate Union Fusion, your leader gets 5k and crit for the turn. Pretty good. So basically, Gogeta's and Go Tanks fusions, you'll be able to get this off of. Cool. Oh yeah, the Yamcha leader. All right, so we got Yamcha. When this card attacks, look up the top 2 from your deck, add 1 red card among them, place the other one in your drop area, and then your leader gets 5k. When your life is at 5 or less, you may untap 1 and draw 1. Okay. And then auto, when this card attacks, look up the 2 cards from the top of your deck, add 1, place the other one, and drop, and then this card gets 5k. If you have a red Unison card in play, when your opponent takes damage from a non-keyword skill on your battle cards or Unison cards, deal 1 damage to your opponent and then negate the skill for the game. So the idea is, sure, there's going to be some red cards that help with this. But the idea is that you want to get your opponent down to 2 or 3 life, and then hit them with the double strike or something, and then it has to be non-keyword skills. So there's probably something. I know the Unison, and I know the Yamcha at 100% does a damage, or does 2 damage if you KO the card. So that would do 2 damage, and then this card would deal another damage, so you can burn them at 3 life. It's pretty cool, and it's red, so obviously red being the aggro color, this makes this very strong. I don't know how strong. We have to wait till we see the rest of the red cards. But this is probably gonna be a red mono deck, or a red blue, or even red green would work really well with this. Oh, cool. Peeloff, Shoot, and Mai assemble. All right, so we got Peeloff. This card attacks, draw 1, and then when you're at 4 life, or you have 3 or more battle cards in play, you may untap 2 and flip. And when this card attacks, draw 1, active once per turn, choose up to 3 battle cards, place them in the owner drop area. Choose one of your red Unison cards, and it gets triple attack for the turn. Okay, I'm interested to see what other Unison cards we're gonna end up getting for red. This is the only one that I thought. This and the there's a Vegeta that they announced too, and then obviously the Gotenks from the expansion set. That's yeah, okay. Is that it? All right, that is it. So recap here. This card's great. Card's gonna be a great staple for red. Highly recommend if you're playing red to pick this card up. You're gonna want to run that. This is a very good yellow. It's gonna be very good. I know it's a 4-drop. That's a little steep, but the trade-off is you're getting a really good Unison card. This is definitely a really good Unison card to run. This one's good too. I actually like this one a lot. This one's really good. I think yellow is gonna be prominent color. Obviously with this one you need a mono yellow leader, but I think yellow is going to be a prominent color in this next set. Yellow's kind of been teetering on being good for the past like 2 sets now. It's kind of been dominated by red and green being just the 2 most dominant colors I think in the set. But I think yellow has a good chance to be a little bit better. And it has a lot of control properties, which I think with all the Draft Box 5 stuff and obviously the Draft Box 4 stuff, I think people can start putting together yellow decks and being predominantly yellow decks and making them really strong. Shinchan Run is, I want to see what the, yeah, I want to see what the 7 Shadow Dragons are with like what powers they have. Sure, they're all gonna have things like unique and crit and all that kind of stuff. And if they have unique, I'm gonna be really mad. I don't like that unique keyword skill. But this is, I think this leader can be really good. This only works with Shadow Dragons, so you can't untap other yellow cards, which is good because this leader would have been really broken. But I definitely want to see what the archetype is because this interests me a lot in playing yellow. Gotenks as well. Gotenks is cool. I think the best idea for Gotenks as of right now for me is blue yellow. Which once all the yellow and red stuff is revealed, I'm gonna end up making a deck for every single leader that's coming out of this set, just so everybody can kind of see what a good idea of these leaders are. So yeah, Gotenks. I have some ideas for Gotenks. Yamcha, same thing. I think this leader is gonna be really aggressive. And what's interesting is that you can kill your opponent at 3 life with that Yamcha 100%. And I'm sure there's gonna be other cards in the set that can probably help as well. So we will see. This is gonna be an interesting leader. And this leader here, I need to see more of. This could be a really strong leader. Giving a card triple attack, if we can give that red Unison card some extra buffs too. Like making it crit or making it like giving it 10k or something else like that for the turn. I think it could be really strong, so we need to see what cards come out with this. Alright guys, so that would do it for me today. Let me know what you guys think of these cards down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, hit that bell for all the notifications for any time that we post videos so you guys can keep up with the reveals as well as some other content we have on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.